All right, let's talk about something that can totally throw a wrench in your moving budget. A common but pretty surprising charge that a lot of people don't see coming.
You've been there, right? You get a quote from the movers, you plan your whole budget around it, and then the final bill shows up. And whoa, it's way higher than you expected. It's got to be one of the most frustrating moments on what's already a super stressful day.
Well, a lot of the time, the culprit behind that price jump is this sneaky little thing called a long carry fee. So, we're going to break down exactly what that means for your wallet so you can see it coming and avoid that awful last minute stress.
Okay, so let's get right into it. What in the world is a long carry? Let's break it down.
Basically, it's a charge for the extra haul. You know, when the movers can't park their big truck right up next to your front door, they have to carry every single box and all your furniture over that extra distance, all on foot. That's the long carry.
And here's the magic number you need to know: 75 feet. That's a pretty common industry standard. So if the distance from your door to that moving truck is more than 75 feet, ding, 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 that long carry fee is probably going to kick in. It's like the official trigger for the charge.
Right, so you might be thinking, come on, it's just a little extra walking. Why does that cost so much more? And you know what? That's a totally fair question. So let's look at why movers charge for this, because it's definitely more than just a walk. So look at it this way. A short carry is pretty straightforward. It's quicker, way less physical strain, and there's a lower risk of injury. But a long carry? That's a whole different ballgame. It takes more time for every single item. It's a huge amount of physical exertion. I mean, think about carrying a heavy couch 150 feet versus 50 feet. That extra distance leads to serious fatigue for the crew, a higher risk of someone getting hurt, and it can easily add an hour, maybe even more, to your total moving time. So that fee is really for all of that extra time and labor. And this really helps put it all in perspective. See, you've got your standard charges over here, things like transportation, basic loading, maybe a fuel surcharge. But the long carry fee? That falls under additional charges. It's in the same category as fees for a bunch of stairs or special packing services. It's for work that goes above and beyond a simple, straightforward move. Okay, so where are you most likely to run into this fee? Let's go over a few of the most common scenarios. Because if you know what to look for, you can spot a potential long carry situation before the movers even show up.
Yeah, these are the big ones. Living in an apartment building with those super long hallways, that walk to the elevator totally counts. Or maybe you're on a narrow street where a big moving truck just isn't going to fit. If you're in a busy city with zero parking near your entrance, you can pretty much count on it. Heck, even some gated communities have rules that make service trucks park way outside the main gate, far away from your front door.
All right, but here's the good news. You are not powerless here. With a little bit of planning ahead, you can often slash this fee, or even better, get rid of it completely. It's all about making things easier and more efficient for the moving crew. So here's your action plan. 3 simple steps. First, get out there and actually measure the distance. Walk the path from your door to the nearest legal spot a big truck can park. Know your numbers. Step 2, reserve a parking spot. Use your own cars to block off a closed spot or check with your city about getting a temporary parking permit. And step 3, and this one is so important, talk to your movers. Tell them everything about any access issues before moving day. Send them photos, a video, whatever it takes. A little bit of communication up front can save you a ton of cash. And trust me, being proactive is worth it. I mean, look at these numbers. While it's going to vary, these fees can easily add an extra $90 to $120 or even more to your final bill. That's a pretty big chunk of change you could keep in your pocket with just a little bit of planning. So, if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. When you are getting quotes from moving companies, you need to ask this one direct question. What is your long carry fee and what distance triggers it? Any good, reputable mover will give you a straight answer. Honestly, asking that simple question is the single most powerful tool you have to take control of your moving budget and make sure there are no nasty surprises on moving day.